Everybody, I'm Joey.
Hi, Joey!
Yeah, Joey!
I just moved to Chico from southern Indiana about a month ago.
Well done!
And I'm here because this isn't a radical movement. This isn't some crazy extremist liberal thing.
Up to the mouth.
What we want are jobs. What we want is a middle class. And that's older than capitalism.
Yeah.
That's older than anything. 2,500 years ago, Aristotle said the foundation of a democracy is the middle class.
Yeah.
It's the idea that the top 1% can rule a democracy is the new idea. The idea that corporations matter as much as people is the radical idea. What we want is older than Christianity. It's older than anything that any of us know. It's just common sense.
Yeah.
We are people, we all live together, that you've got to be a part of a community and you need to take care of your community.
Hi, I'm Marva.
Hi, Martha! Hi, Martha!
And I'm just tired of living in a plutocracy. I'm tired of the corporations having more rights than we have, and of money running our government. And you all know what the issues are. It affects so many of us in so many different ways, whether it's war, whether it's health care, whether it's our educational system, whether it's our Social Security concerns. If all of these things are affected because the big corporations are running things. And if we shout loud enough and hard enough like we're doing today, maybe we'll make it turn around. Maybe we'll get this system back where we need it for us. We will!
I just want to bring a voice from my generation to the younger people here. Bob Dylan said, "Look out, kid, they keep it all hid." And we're starting to uncover what they're hiding. I've been on this march for about 50 years. When I was marching against the war in Vietnam and with Martin Luther King. It's the same march, it's the same stuff, and when I get upset, I start to cuss. And I'm upset all the time, so I'm going to turn this over.
Hi, my name is Reed.
Hi, Reed!
Here's some nuts and bolts for you. I mean, we know that the politicians are the reason that the banks are doing what the banks are doing, why the corporations are doing what the corporations are doing, because they're being allowed to do it. They're, matter of fact, sometimes I think they're being encouraged by our government. Gee, what a surprise. All right, here's some nuts and bolts going along with what Jefferson said, that after government gets stale for so many years, it needs some kind of a revolution. Here's a chance for a bloodless revolution. Starting today, if America truly wakes up, they'll realize that if they start voting every incumbent in every position out of office, I don't care what they are, every incumbent goes for the next 6 years. In 6 years, you would have effectively, completely changed 100% of the governmental agencies, bodies, ruling, whatever. Then they would have got the message. Screw up and we'll do it again. All right. Good job, guys. Hey, thank you very much.
Okay. In the 60s, we had, there was, I guess, 2 revolutions. We was talking about having a great society at one time, and it was on its right way to, more than likely, it was sabotage. It was sabotage through assassinations of a lot of really great people. And we was robbed of the idealism that all societies should have. And it was done through thievery also. Every time something begins to happen one way or another, the money's disappeared, and I believe it's all designed, whether it's paying $10,000 for a toilet seat or whatever, you know, one way or another it's designed. We were starting wars. Remember, we was worried about the wall and over the east falling and all that. Where we had money, we should have money then, but we have to have some more wars and everything to spend it on, and we should be concerned more with keeping everything simple as possible, like land-based, agriculturally based society, you know, and everybody would have something, you know. I mean, let's all start from this, people having basics. Anywhere there's starving people, you know, as a girl would say, not just the children, but there's people all over of all ages and everywhere like that. And whenever that's happening, in Haiti, and stuff like that's right around us and everything like that. Things need to be done about that. Everybody should be upset whenever something like that is anywhere. Thank you.
Hey, my name is Zach.
Yeah, Zach.
And I just want to thank everybody for actually participating in a democracy. So I'm saying that we all believe that democracy exists, even though it doesn't. My girlfriend and I just got back from the Wall Street occupation in Liberty Square. And let me tell you that they're all thinking of you guys. We met people from all over the country here doing the exact same thing in every town. So we got our group here, but everyone else has their group all over the country, and they're all thinking the same things, they're all saying the same things. So when we're marching not only for us in Chico, but for everybody else in this country that thinks the same way.
I am a declined to state party voter, which 20% of registered voters in California are declined to state. I happen to be an Obamacan, but I'm truly a Rhondocrat. I am left, right, in the middle. I'm wherever the hell I want to be. But I do have a tendency to vote Democratic because that's who represents most of my values. I am with Occupy Chico because I unite being against the corporations. We need to end corporate personhood.
Yes.
Okay? And I think that when we refer to corporations or Wall Street, by referring to the corporations as corporations and Wall Street as Wall Street, that's BS. Because we need to say the people that run the corporations, the CEOs of the corporations, those that run Wall Street. Like my sign says, help America heal, tax Wall Street people. Wall Street is not a personhood, and neither are the corporations. Can you tell that's really that's my number one issue.
I don't think that this crisis is just economic. I think that it's historical. I think that since we've hit 2008 in the crisis, people around the world have started to wake up, and people around the world are starting to become discontented with the way that we're doing things. And they've started to revolt against the system. And so, I mean, that's essentially why I'm here, because what we're seeing is the awakening of the American working class, the American masses. So I believe that we're at a historical turning point. And movements like this, not only in New York, not only in San Francisco or LA or all the big cities, but even in Chico or the smaller cities that people might say, are really inspirational. And so the reason I'm out here participating is because, I'm inspired by everybody that's here that is determined to be in the history books of the future. So
Yeah.
That's on the outreach committee. And we're looking for different ways in which to reach more and more people. We're calling this an occupation movement. Occupy this, occupy that. We need to occupy actual space in Chico in different and original, innovative, fun, creative ways on a continuous basis. This is going to go on for a long time. So,
When the whole September 11th thing happened, I was against it and I was vocal about it when I was in the military. I'm vocal about it now. They labeled me a conscientious objector. Good. Yeah. I am the 99%. My family's over there too. They're here to support. They're over there, sorry. And we're all here to support the people that have actually gotten in trouble for demonstrating. We're here for them. So we can't be over there, so we're here. Thank you.
Hey, thank you guys for being here. It really means a lot. I just have to say this is, I just came to check it out. I'm an outsider. I was at the tea parties that were in the plaza. Don't hate us. We're not all the same.
We're friends.
I think we agree that it's the corporations in bed with the government making special rules that is destroying a lot of good things. And I want to see that change. If we made things fair across the board and didn't pick winners and losers, that would be just. But my real hope is the kingdom of God, that His love would rule in our hearts, and we would be motivated by our love for each other and not just for money or to make a name for ourselves. So thank you guys.
Thank you, John.
Hi everybody, my name's Jim.
Yeah, Jim.
Hey, I think we all know what the problem is. Everybody that's spoken here today and every one of you out there know what the problem is. The problem is our politicians ignore that. It used to be the golden rule was a good thing. Golden rule today is the people with the gold rule. And that's not a good thing. Pennsylvania Avenue is lined with lobbyists who have front door access to every politician and everybody holding office, and that is who holds the power and makes changes in this country, not us. It's not for our best interest, it's the best interest of corporate America, and we've all discussed that. The question is, where are the politicians? Where are they? They're in corporate ivory towers looking down and chastising everybody in this community, everybody across the nation. They're chastising the people, us, the ones who voted to put them in office to make change and do the right things. And they failed to do it decade after decade. And this movement is awesome. It's exactly what's needed. Being called a mob by a lowly representative in the Senate and Congress is atrocious. That is a crime. The crimes and atrocities on the street by the everyday people are minimal compared to the crimes and atrocities our politicians and political leaders do every day. And those words need to be spoken. They need to hear that. They need to understand that we know that they are breaking the law every day with illegal activities evolved all around one thing: money. And it is something that has to stop, and this is where it stops. We're drawing the line in the sand. Keep it up. Vote your conscience. Everybody get the vote movement out there, and we can make a change. Keeping up this effort. Thanks.
Yeah, thank you.
For too long we have let apathy extinguish our dreams and fear control our lives. For too long we have sat idly by, pointing our fingers from our couches, but not any longer. Our time has come to bring true change and true democracy into effect. Let us be the voice for all living things unable to speak out against tyranny and oppression. Let us be the light for all those who dwell in the dark, who fear the days to come and what they may bring. Let us be the source of love for all who have not felt love, who feel they are insignificant, have no meaning, no purpose. Let us be the hope for every child that goes to bed hungry, undereducated, and underappreciated. Every child that may never have a future they can ever be proud of. And I say to you today, for the sake of all that is good and beautiful in this world, let us be the fear in the eyes of the greedy, the hateful, the selfish, the corrupt, and the intolerant.
Yeah.
Let us be the nightmare they can't shake as they toss and turn at night. Do you know what they truly fear? They fear love. They fear peace and unity. They will tell you you are too small, that your voice carries no weight in this world. But that is because they fear the truth. That we can change the world right now if we truly want to. That we can and we will kick them from their rotten thrones built upon cowardice and inhumanity, and make them face the power the people who strive for compassion and equality truly have. Now, it may not be today, or tomorrow, or the next day, but the day will come that all those who oppose peace and equality will get theirs. Always remember what brought us together and what binds us as brothers and sisters, not only during this movement, but always and forever as children of Earth. In such troubled times, we must be the beacon of light that guide the generations to come in the direction of love and unity. For if we do not, who will? Thank you.
Yeah.